Hey guys, this is Miss Mesa. I'm here to talk about the new House Bill 4545 that was passed this summer and is also known as the Accelerated Learning Program. So what is House Bill 4545? It's a state law that was passed this summer which helps ensure students' gaps in learning are being met by the educational system. In order to fill these gaps in learning, each failed subject requires an additional 30 hours of tutoring for the school year. This means that students that did not pass or were absent when we took the STAR test last year must first take the exam to identify any struggles. Okay, so what's going to happen? If you do good on this test, which we will be taking in September, then you don't have to do the 30 hours of tutoring for that subject. What if you fail this test that we're going to take in September? Then you must complete 30 hours of tutoring for that subject. And that means for each subject. So for example, if you fail 2 subjects, then you must complete 60 hours of tutoring this year. And if you only failed 1 subject, then you only have to do 30 hours. Let's simplify it a little bit more. At the bottom here, we have a tiny URL. It's tinyurl.com/do-I-need-tutoring. Okay, when you go, it's going to be it's going to take you to an awesome table. And in that awesome table, you're going to put your ID, and it's going to tell you whether you passed, missed, or failed any of those exams that we took in the spring. So what happens if you passed all of them? Then you don't need accelerated instruction. That means you don't need the 30 hours of tutorials. What if you missed one of those exams? Then you have to test in September 8th through the 10th. There's going to be a schedule, and you're going to know exactly when it is that you're testing and what tests you're taking on those days. And you have to do good. You have to try your hardest. If you pass, then woo! Again, no accelerated instruction needed and no 30 hours needed. What if you failed the test or you fail the tests in September 8th through the 10th? Then you're going to have to need accelerated instruction, and you're going to need 30 hours per test that you fail. Okay, so you can go check the tinyurl.com/do-I-need-tutoring, type your ID and see which ones you passed and which ones you missed or failed. So how can I get my 30 hours, right? Let's say that you already checked and you know how many subjects you failed. How do I get those 30 hours per subject? Well, again, you can test out of it. We're going to be taking those tests September 8th through the 10th. If you pass, you don't have to do the 30 hours. Your name will get taken off that list, okay? If you fail, in order to do accelerated learning program, we can do Eagle Time. So Eagle Time will count towards those 30 hours for that subject. After school tutorials will count towards that 30 hours per subject. If you did summer school this past summer, those hours count towards those 30 hours per the subject that you did summer school for. And we may even have Saturday tutorials that can help you reach those 30 hours per subject. We're all in this together, and we are all here to help you. And don't forget, it's 30 hours per subject that you missed or failed. So at this time, go check that tiny URL, tinyurl.com/do-I-need-tutoring, and also check your email to see if you received a letter that states that you have to do these 30 hours and that you need a waiver signed by your parent.